Would you just look at the sunset? Sunrise, asterisk mark. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. And my name is System Z, of course, as usual. And what are we doing today? Good question. Okay, so this is gonna be very basic. This episode will be. I need input. That's basically the major thing. You know what? I actually am gonna need some dirt, and luckily I've got tons of it. Let's just hope that it grows quickly enough. So I've got to just fill in this area, which I'm gonna do as I talk to you all. So essentially, the main part of this episode is just gonna be input. Don't worry, I'll be building a few things, nothing crazy. And I know on the last episode, I said we were going to spend time building the contraption for the 3x3 door. Well, that is incorrect, and here is why. I'm gonna cut down this tree because it is not needed right now. I'm firing the tree essentially. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot more dirt to fill this in, but essentially I need input in terms of how I should do it. And I think that today we're gonna focus on collecting the materials needed in order to do it. Basically just crafting everything. I think I have every single piece of bit of material needed to do it. Do I not have any more dirt? Like, that's non-coarse? That would be a shame. I think I do. I have 16 pieces. If we run out, which I know we will just proceed on to the current location where we store everything. I forgot what I call it. The hangar, I guess. Anyways, yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and set that up. Here is essentially what I want to know. Should I do a 3x3 door? I actually don't even know if I can, now looking at it, because a 3x3 door would actually require, you know what? Actually, I'm not even going to be able to do either unless I change everything, because if you look at that up there, in order for this block to move, there has to be a piston right there, because in its extended state, which would mean the door is closed, let me go ahead and hide these. The piston would be here, the arm would be here, and the block would be here. And when it's open, the block would be here, and the piston would be there. So I'm going to have to actually find a workaround in terms of how this looks. One of my favorite parts is that background. So this is going to be quite a shame that I have to remove it. But like I said, we'll find a workaround. I'm sure that I can find something. But basically, to do a 3x3 door, we're going to have blocks deep down all on the side, and I just know it's going to be a lot more than if we were to do something like this, where on each side it opened rather than all of them. And the reason that this is actually a huge difference is because if it were to do all, we would have to have a mechanism that goes up once, pulls this, and goes up another time and pulls the other one. Like one that does a double pull or something like that, if you see what I'm saying. And I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't figure out. That's not the reason I don't want to do it. But just something like this where there's always a hole here and these just retract and close should do the trick. But I just want to know what you guys think, because if it is open and we have a torch in there, you're going to be able to see lighting. And I've got to admit, it doesn't look as good. But I don't know. Maybe we can make it work. Whoa, where is it? There it is. Okay, so let us go ahead and continue onward to the warehouse, the little hangar where we keep everything. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and get there. If there's one thing I've noticed about this game and other games, actually, I guess just Let's Players, game players, gamers. That's the obvious word. If there's one thing I've noticed about them, it's that no matter the game, there's always that player that finds a way to multitask while running, doing something additional while running. I've always done something in a game that involves running to a significant, or through a significant distance, and doing something while running. And a good example of this is Legend of Zelda. Whenever you run through, Hyrule and the wonderful lands, you always run and roll. That's what I always did. I would always roll every time I ran, just constantly pressing A and rolling. And in this game, I just constantly jump. I think everyone does. Can you think of any more instances similar to that? I can't. Like, I know those two games in particular, but I'm sure there are tons. Like, I know in World of Warcraft, people do that. And games similar to that, people typically jump while running or doing something similar. I think it's just like a way to entertain ourselves, really. I don't know, curious little thought. This is actually a little bit after I ended the previous clip. I had to pause for a minute and take care of some things, but I'm back now, and I've done a few things actually. I went mining and got quite a nice haul of diamonds and iron, which is actually cooking up now. As you can see, there's another piece, and it goes through. This is a really cool little mechanism. If you guys want to copy it, go for it. But it's basically a chest. Hopper goes in, chest there for the coal, deposits into there. It's really useful to have these. I mean, it's the oldest design in the book, but I'm very pleased, and I use this constantly. I mean, there's stuff in here I haven't ever really touched, but like these bricks and stuff, but like it's useful. I definitely use it for ore. I mean, it's nice to just be able to throw everything in and then come back at another time and it'll all be done. But yeah, so you might be noticing, I think it's probably about time I mention these. You might be noticing the anvil, cauldron, hopper, and gray carpet setup that I have in my inventory, as well as the droppers. I'm actually going to be using these in today's video. So I need to actually get a few more things. Is it getting dark already? No. Okay. Crafting bench. There we go. So what I'm going to do is create, or see how it would look anyways, statues outside of the place. So that's what we're going to do right now. And I've also got the grass. I've gone ahead and picked that stuff up so that way we can go ahead and fill in the remaining area of that one block down hole. But we're going to see how these statues look in front of the place, and then after that I'm probably going to focus on just crafting the rest of like the redstone stuff for probably next episode with the door. It's not that I'm putting it off, it's just that I'm a little scared, because when I tried to make a 3x3 door in my lab world, it just looked horrible. Or it didn't look horrible, but it took a lot of work. Like, I broke a lot of stuff, so I'm really concerned about that. Like, I basically had to redesign the front area, just like I was talking about with the previous, like in the previous clip. What's in here? Oh, okay. Tons of red sand. I think it was last episode. It may have been the episode before, but I was just talking about how in this world I have chests all over the place that contain the most random things. Oh, is that a baby bunny? Look at it. Look at it just hopping around trying to escape from me because I'm a huge evil giant and it doesn't know whether or not I'm gonna. Oh, okay. That startled me actually. So what happened? Are they just smaller now, or like are they baby bunnies? And then this is cool. Oh, break your knees, why don't you? Look at the size compared to the cow. There you go. I don't know. This is cool. Are those the official size now, or are there baby bunnies? And because it looks like they're all babies. I think you can breed them, so I guess those could be the baby bunnies, and then they grow up or something. I don't know. I know a lot has changed in 1.9 that I have not been able to keep up with, but nonetheless, cool features. They're very cute now. I mean, they were always cute, but little tiny little baby bunnies are even better. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take care of this. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and or cut it, because I know you guys don't want to just watch me place dirt. So I'll see you once this is done. Alright, it's always nice to have like dirt laying around or grass so that you can like terraform. Always keep that in mind. Like from the very beginning like area of the game whenever you're playing. Always keep like grass and dirt around. Obviously, I just threw dirt away because I'm hypocritical about what I say, but you get the point. Just make sure you have an abundance of it around. It's always important, especially if you're a building enthusiast like myself. So, there are several things we can do for this design, but I'm going to just be using the statue that I've already kind of done a tutorial on. You guys may recognize it. The main thing is I need to figure out where I want it. I don't know if I want it further back. Actually, yes, now I do. That's probably the better area, like over here as opposed to up here. It probably would look better. So I can see it's getting dark. We could probably go ahead and build one. But you guys already know how to do this, but I'm still going to go ahead and build them on camera. So we're going to go 1 block in, no, 2 blocks in, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 from the edge. So right there and right here, I think. So those will be the 2 areas. The next step is to get cauldrons, just like this, and place them like that. I'm going to go ahead and prepare because I know it's going to be time to sleep very soon already. Alright, so the next step is to get the dropper. We're going to do that and place a gray carpet. Then I'm going to go ahead and get this cobblestone wall and just plop that up on there. And I'm actually going to go up 1. Do it again and hopper there. You're going to want to do gray carpet. Another tutorial on the same design. I'm always doing tutorials. I mean, I've already done this though, that's the thing. If you want to know how to build this, I have a tutorial, go check it out. Is what I'm just trying to say. My wording is so off, like my phrasing and the way I say sentences now, it's just, I feel so incorrect. It's been a while, like, since I've, like, sat here and just talked, I guess. Like, I mean, to you guys, it's scheduled. I do this every week, obviously. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, whenever it comes down to time to record, I usually do it the day before. And like I said, I haven't had much time to record these past few days, so it's just been really weird for me to get back into my normal swing of things. Especially since that sickness happened and, you know, stuff like that. But, I mean, it's fine. Everything's good. And I'm not too worried. And last but not least, the arms. Now that doesn't look complete. And just before I forget, you have to add these arms in whenever you do it. You have to do like this one bit where it looks like it's holding something out on the edge of each one, like, because you can see I have 2 here, so you want to do it on the outer sides. It's very important. Yeah, so sorry about that little cut I just had there. There's been a lot of interruptions today. And it's a shame because today is the day that I plan to record. When things don't go as planned, it's very saddening. Which actually brings me to another point. You guys probably know Ashley and I plan on moving within the next 2 months. We already have our location selected, and once that happens, I'll be uploading much more content. Like, I've even talked to the Decidedly Vanilla crew, and as far as I know, I'll be doing, you know, multiplayer stuff on there, and just tons of more collab stuff. Like, right now, and like tutorials all over the place. It's just, right now, it's very hard for me to record just whenever I want to. You guys know the situation. But, yeah, so that's what's been up with the cuts today. It's been really weird, but I'm just trying to get an episode so that way tomorrow you guys aren't left empty-handed. But one of the comment questions of the day for today are, other than the door, which we talked about earlier. Now, I want to know what I should do for these little, like, man, what are these called? I'm just going to call them weapons. I want them to look like hammers, but I haven't really had time to just play with a good design, or at least had enough time to play and find a good design. So if you guys can have, like, or could send me photos on Twitter of your own little statue man thing with its own little weapon, please do so. My Twitter is in the description. I would love to see any ideas you guys have, because I do not know what to do for the top of this. I mean, I could just put another cobblestone wall on top, like these. Oh, that was the biggest fail in the world. You could make a gif or a gif of that, and it would not be watched at all because it wasn't that funny. Okay, yeah, I could do that, but it just doesn't look good. So I'd like to do something, maybe even with the, like, new crystal, like, end block thing that I think summons the dragon, or something like, or a beacon maybe. I don't know, something cool. But yeah, so that's going to end that portion of the build. That's pretty much all I had planned, is just to do those, and of course, like I said, collect some materials here soon. I wanted to get this coarse dirt too and just kind of make a little pathway out of this. But yes, so what do you guys think of that? Should I do those statues? I think they look good. I think they kind of add to the like temple area, or temple style that we're going with, theme. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it definitely gives it that appearance of like very important and secure, and like what's the word? Like very old, very time like withered away and all that. I don't know. I think that doing statues always gives it a really royal feel, and it's so open. Like you can do as many things as you want with them, and it's just always so cool. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm probably gonna expand this out all the way over here, and I'm gonna try and do something in terms of like a temple city or something over here. I know I'm making plans for another city already, but I'm not gonna do this until I've made more progress on the other city. But I have cool ideas for this. I mean, there's a lot you can do with that whole little mountain. I don't know. And that actually reminds me, I think I might do like this competition soon. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have ideas for like releasing the world and doing a what can you do with this area type thing. And I don't know how I would do the competition in terms of who would win, what would they win, stuff like that. But I have cool ideas. Like I know a lot of you don't want the world so that you can make your own additions. So what would be even cooler is if I challenged you and gave you something, and maybe that's what I could do with this area, is say, hey, here's the world download, see who can make the coolest thing out of this particular area, and winner gets so-and-so. Obviously not for a while, though, because I'm not in financial peace right now. I'm not entirely able to just go and give things around. Okay, so that is all I needed to do for the statues. Let me know what you think for those top pieces. I'm going to go back over to the warehouse, and we're going to go craft a few things. Alright, we are here in the warehouse now, and as you guys know, 2 or 3 episodes ago, we went and collected these slime blocks. Or, well, slime balls. These are not, or this is not the reason I got them, unfortunately. But I need them so I can at least craft what I need. So we're gonna need to get cobblestone, stone, redstone, and redstone sticks, and that should be all in terms of crafting and our needs. Crafting bench, there we go. I'm just gonna make like a few of these. We'll do 16. I think that should be good. But while I craft these, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys where I've been over the past few scheduled videos. So I always seem to have excuses lately, and that I'm not liking that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I know that it's been weird and that I haven't been responsible with uploading lately, and I want you guys to know that it's and this is me being completely serious. The only time I'm ever gonna let anything keep me from uploading is if it's genuinely, like, if I genuinely have to do it. Just so you guys know, I'm not just being lazy. It's been hard for me to not be regular with you guys lately, and it's been making me feel bad. So I want you to know that when I tell you this, it's me not ditching anything. It's me saying this has been important stuff that I need to do. But you guys know I don't do YouTube like full time. This is not me. This is not like my main job, is what I'm trying to say. And because of that, I can't just focus all of my like mindsets, I guess, on creating videos all the time. Now, real quick, I need to count. So let's see. If we had 8 places, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. But yeah, so you guys know I don't do this all the time. I've been working lately, a lot actually, and it's still been from home, because you guys know I'm always working from home more than anything else. But it's been kind of for more important position type stuff and potential of growing. Oh wait, I just need to restructure my words. it's been important stuff, and there's been a lot of potential behind each thing. It's been programming related, and it's been very good in terms of improvement. I've learned a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in terms of resume builders. I've been doing a lot of stuff with like Google API and all that, and I'm learning a lot, and it's been keeping me focused. I've been working on it like nonstop. So we have repeaters now. I know we're gonna need a few of these redstone torches, and then I'm gonna need to make all of these slime blocks. There we go. And I think that's it. I think that's all we really needed. So let me go ahead and put all this stuff up. There we go, all cleaned up. So yeah, that's pretty much the general idea of everything. I've been working a lot, and it's been frustrating but good. It's been rewarding. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know all that and kind of keep you guys updated to where I've been. I mean, not that I've been completely absent or anything. Whoa, I look crazy in this lighting. Let me step outside if I can. Hey, how you doing? Don't ever try and do this in first person, man. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do the outro because I'm all done for the episode. I don't have anything else more planned, and I've got to record other stuff like Starbound and Stardew Valley to keep up or to catch up, you know, from what I've missed. But yeah, it's not like I've missed like a long week or 2 weeks or, you know, anything like that. It's just I haven't been as like consistent with my uploads this month and last month as I would have liked. Like, you know, I was proud of my upload rate and consistency over these past few months, and including like after the OMG craft stuff. But I got sick, and now all this work stuff, it's gonna go back to normal. Although I am gonna warn you guys, next month, like assuming now being April, I mean it's not April yet, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, by the time you guys see next episode, it'll be April. We're already there. In May, I'll be going on a trip for 10 days. I'll try and have stuff recorded for that. And I'm probably not going to be able to record much in terms of being home alone on May. And then early June, we're going to be moving. But I'll have uploads coming out through there. But I just want you guys to I want to warn you and say there might be some sketchy consistency around those times. And I'll forewarn everyone. And like I said, I'll try and pre-upload or pre-record in advance, stuff like that. But once we get past all those events, I'll be able to truly focus on this channel more than I ever have in my life. Because I've never truly had a place where I'm just home alone, or Ashley and I are home alone. Like before I lived in my own apartment with roommates, before I lived here, I, you know, lived with my parents basically, or my dad. So it's not like I ever really was alone and could record. And I'm fine with recording when Ashley's around. But once we get that apartment and we're alone, it's just me and her, no roommates or anything, I'll better record whenever I want, live stream whenever I want, and have no one to worry about in terms of disturbing anyone. So you guys get it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry for the weird cuts. You know the story. Anyways, yeah, make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please answer the comment questions I had. One was with the statue, how should I do the weapon? And the other being, how should I do the door? Should I do a 3x3 or just do the 8 blocks around and leave the center block open? Anyways, guys, my name has been SystemZ. You have been awesome. Thanks for watching.